It's time for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, a 5-minute weekday devotional ministry from Glendale Baptist Church in Glenn, Mississippi. The speaker is John Haynes. Now, here is Brother John.
It's Tuesday, and it is our honor to have a portion of your workday. We're on the downhill slope of Psalm 90. Moses asked God for compassion, satisfaction, mercy, joy and gladness, the work of ministry, God's glory and beauty, and His strength. Let's begin today by looking at Moses' request for mercy and compassion. In Psalm 90, verse 13, Moses prayed, "Return, O Lord, how long? And have compassion on your servants." With the judgment of God toward Israel in their unbelief, Moses prayed for mercy and favor for God's people once again. He prayed that God would show compassion and give satisfaction to the people of God by the restoration of His promises. The fact is, none of us are deserving of the blessings of God. God blessed creation by stating that it was good, but when He created mankind on the 6th day of creation, God said that it was very good. You see, mankind is created in the image and likeness of God, and mankind is God's most glorious creation. He knows our frame, that we are but dust. He understands that there's going to be times of failure from His people, but thank God for mercy. Thank God for His compassion and the satisfaction that we can have in the person of Jesus Christ. Now, I may be speaking to someone today who has failed in some way. It could be that you found it difficult to get past this failure, this sin, this episode that you would take back if you could. But may I say to you today that you can't take it back. What's done is done. But you don't have to live a life of perpetual regret. That would be a miserable feeling. Instead, ask God to forgive you, turn from that sin, and receive the mercy that God wants you to have. Mercy is our not getting what we deserve. Grace is getting what we don't deserve. When we do this, and we look unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, then we can have joy once again. Verse 14 in Psalm 90 reads, "O satisfy us early with your mercy, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days." I wonder today, have you lost your joy? With the evil that occurs in the world, the disappointments of life, or just the same old, it's no wonder that the people of God sometimes lose their joy. Moses knew about this. In verse 15 he wrote, "Make us glad according to the days in which you have afflicted us, the years in which we have seen evil." Moses understood that the people were afflicted because their own actions, and thus received the just recompense from their actions. Yet Moses prayed that the people of God would learn to laugh again, that they would see the joy of their lives is the result of the blessings of God. And I'm praying that same thing for you today, that you might have your joy restored. Be joyful today. God has been too good to you for you not to have a grateful and joyous heart. And joy is contagious. You know, I have a friend who often says, "Bring your own weather." What this means is, even though there may be dark clouds or maybe even rain where you're going today in someone's life, it can be sunny and 70 degrees in your world because of the joy that Jesus has given. Again, I thank you for allowing us to have a portion of your day. Please join Brother Ron Plymouth of Greener Grass Ministry and Horsemanship tomorrow afternoon at 12:05 for Wrangling Wednesday. I'll return on Thursday. I pray that you have a good and godly day.
Thank you for listening each afternoon at 12:05 on Fun 91 for the Glendale Devotional Podcast, presented by Glendale Baptist Church. To learn more about Glendale Baptist Church, please visit their website, gbcglen.com. Their mailing address is P.O. Box 70, Glenn, Mississippi 38846.